everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking all about the new Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction eyeshadow palette. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts on this palette, whether or not I think it's worth the hefty price tag, as well as seeing some swatches and a quick tutorial, then please keep on watching. Now, I'm fairly certain that quite a few of you out there watching don't really know who Pat McGrath is, why she has a brand, why it's so expensive, and why do so many people go gaga for it. Well, Pat, for a long time, has been a high fashion makeup artist. I don't even want to say she's a celebrity makeup artist, although of course she does work on celebrities. She is very involved in the world of high fashion. She does beautiful editorial work with magazines like Vogue and Bazaar, and she does very colorful, outside of the box looks, but very beautiful. So being that Pat McGrath is so ingrained in the world of high fashion beauty, her line was going to be very high fashion, very bold colors, very editorial, sparkle, shimmer, glitter. When she first came out with her brand, I think it was a dual, now I should have probably researched this first, but I think it was an eye product that was very pigmented shimmers. But anyway, since then, her line has obviously expanded. She is in quite a few Sephora stores. There are lipsticks, there are lip glosses, there are eyeshadow palettes. And these Mothership eyeshadow palettes, these 10-pan palettes, have eluded me for a long time. I know if you're anything like me, and a true makeup lover and a makeup artist perhaps, you saw these palettes and your eyes probably popped out of your head like mine did. I thought they were so beautiful, but I almost choked on the price. Even though I'm very familiar with high-end makeup, purchasing luxury makeup, it still is a lot of money to put out all at once. Even with the 20% off that has come and gone, for the VIBs at Sephora, I've still held off on purchasing any of these palettes because I just felt like I don't use those colors very often in the other Mothership palettes. They just all seem to be, there's something about each palette that didn't quite work for me to justify the $125 price tag. I felt like if I could select my own pans because the pigment was there, and even though the size of each pan is substantial, I just could not justify it. And then this beauty was launched. As with all of Pat McGrath's packaging, it is very luxurious. It is a gift to yourself if you're buying it for yourself. And like her lipstick containers, it has this little string that you unwind, and then inside is this really substantial feeling palette. I was actually surprised by the weight of this. Even though I have seen in person, Michelle Wong was at my house last year, and she buys all of the palettes, as I'm sure a lot of you know, and reviews them and uses them. And I don't remember it feeling, I remember oohing and ahhing over her palette, and I convinced myself that I actually was going to buy one. But as I said just a few moments ago, for some reason I've always held off. And then I saw this beauty on social media and I said to myself, there it is. That's the one I've been waiting for. That's the one I'm going to purchase. So I'm going to show you an up-close shot of the palette. So here are some swatches. This is the top row, and this is the bottom row. There is also this absolutely beautiful sort of beveled mirror in here. And then in the box is also a card that tells you, let me get it out here. There is this card that tells you what each color in the palette is. So if you wanted to, you could tape it onto the back, but unless you're a YouTuber that has to know what color you're using, I don't know why you would need to do that. But anyway, it's an option. So I store mine in this box because I am so afraid of dropping it or breaking it. I treat this like the $125 palette that it is. So I am going to now show you the tutorial for this look right here. It's a voiceover. And then after that, I'm going to tell you my overall thoughts on the palette and if I think it is actually worth the price. So I'm beginning by using the shade Bronze Blaze with my fingers, just patting that on the lid. You can see here just how beautiful and pigmented and shimmery that color is. Next, I am taking a Sigma E40 blending brush and blending the shade Entrapment into my crease. It's just a matte medium brown. Then moving on to a Sigma E47 shader crease brush. I'm applying the matte plum aubergine shade called Extreme Aubergine and darkening up my outer corners, going back in until I get the intensity that I desire. Now I'm taking a Sigma E55 shading brush and using the color Skin Show Divine Glow underneath my brow and in my tear ducts. Now this next brush is from MAC, but the numbers have worn off. You can use any small shader brush. I'm just touching up with the Bronze Blaze, and then I'm gonna flip over the brush and use the shade VR Fire Opal, which I can't even describe. It's like a light gold that shifts green. It is beyond beautiful and it really, really stands out. Now I'm taking my favorite Sam Marcel liquid eyeliner, but actually I'm cleaning up the fallout first. I forgot to do that. So now I am going to attempt to apply winged liner on camera, which is always very unsuccessful for me because my eyes are so hooded and I need to kind of pull on them just a little bit. So I'm only showing you just a moment of my applying the wing liner. Now I'm curling my lashes, tight lining with my Charlotte Tilbury pencil. And then I will apply some mascara. For my waterline, I'm using the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in Lucky. This is an orangey kind of brown color. And then I'm using a Sigma pencil brush and the shade Entrapment, which is what we used in the crease, to blend out the lower lash line. Now using a Sigma E25 blending brush, I'm going into Blitz Flame, which is this beautiful red color. And I'm just using the tip of the brush and gently, gently going over the top of my transition shade, which was Entrapment. Now because I don't want huge lashes covering up all that beautiful color on my lid, I'm just applying a few individuals so that you can see the shadow on the lids. And this is the completed look. Okay, I am certain that you can tell by that tutorial that I am absolutely over the moon about this palette. It is everything I hoped it would be. It is everything I hoped my very first Pat McGrath purchase, well not purchase, but eyeshadow Mothership purchase would be. You know, I purchased the 6-pan, something else, bronze something else. I wish I had my phone down here, but it's charging. So I could look up what the name of that palette is, but I'll put it this in the bottom of the screen. I've talked about it in other videos. I rarely use it. And I really don't know why. The quality is very good in that palette as well, but there's something about these colors and this combination of colors. These two browns are positively perfection. I love this deep plum color. And then the bronze that you saw in the tutorial, and then this kind of pinky greeny color that I have right here, it's just so stunning. Everything is so beautiful and the pigment is so rich and intense. And this rose gold, this kind of pinky rose gold, I really could not decide what look I wanted to do using this palette because there are so many that you can do. Now, granted, this is not going to be a palette for the faint of heart, for someone who really likes a natural look. But Pat McGrath is not about natural. She's about editorial and color and being bold and sparkly. And I got to say that's right up my alley. Now, I always say that anyone, no matter what their age, should wear what they want, whether it's clothing or makeup or hairstyle. Wear what you like, what you feel good in. So I am not gonna sit here and say that somebody who is in their 50s, 60s, 70s should not purchase this palette and won't love it. Because if you are drawn to these types of colors and just beautiful pigments and sparkle, you can sparkle at any age. I plan to be very sparkly myself well into my 80s, and my grandma just turned 94, so I might even put a little bit of this on her. I should have done that for her birthday, it just passed. But anyway, makeup should be fun and you should always wear what you love. Because I have been on YouTube for a while now, I know that, well, I'm pretty confident that there are a lot of you out there watching that are thinking that nothing can justify $125 for eyeshadow. But much like my thoughts on wearing makeup over certain ages, to each their own. If this is in your budget and you love luxury makeup, this is gonna be a no-brainer for you. It's slightly out of my budget, but I still went for it because I knew I was going to wear it a lot. You do get a good amount of product. I feel pretty when I wear it, and how many of us spend so much money on inexpensive items that end up in a drawer that we never touch? So if you can, save up for it, make it that maybe once a season splurge, put it on your Christmas list. Just, I cannot say enough good things about this palette. I just think that if you can get your hands on it, if you can get somebody to buy it for you, sell plasma, sell blood. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this review and tutorial of the new Pat McGrath Bronze Seduction eyeshadow palette. Let me know in the comments if you plan to pick up this palette, if you already have, if it's on your wish list, if you have any questions about anything I'm wearing on my face. All the rest of my makeup will be listed in the description. My foundation, my lip color, blush, everything will be in the description. And as always, if you did enjoy the video and found it helpful, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of the Risa Does Makeup family. You could also hit that notification bell. Hitting that is supposed to make it so you are always notified of an upload. But as a lot of us know, YouTube is kind of hit or miss with that. So anyway, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Everything is Risa Does Makeup. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.